Hey, what's going on, people? This is my out-of-theater reaction for the new movie Fast 10, of course, coming out this weekend. I just got out of the movie theater right now, and yeah, this movie's pretty much what you would expect. Just a lot of wild, ridiculous action sequences. Of course, you know, this is the 10th installment in this franchise at this point. These movies pretty much know exactly what they want to be at this point, and of course, really with the last movie, I think kind of stepping over the line too much with them going into space and everything. I think this movie is definitely still ridiculous, but it takes a little bit of a step down, I guess you will say, if that's even possible. It was wildly entertaining for me, honestly. Like, I really love back from the first Fast and Furious movie that came out. Just rewatched that recently. Love that movie, and to where the franchise is now, the movie was a lot of fun. You know, a lot of scenarios where you're like, okay, that's just a little too much there. And there's plenty of times in this movie where I laughed out loud. I was the only one in the theater, and of course it was a little bit of an earlier showing, a 4 o'clock showing on Thursday, so you know, it was a little disappointing, but also it was kind of nice to have theater by myself, and I was definitely laughed out loud a few times, just some ridiculous, wild sequences that take place, but there were also some moments where I cheered out loud as well, and just some moments where I gasped a little bit to myself as well. So this movie definitely provided a lot of emotion with it. I think Jason Momoa as the villain in here provided a lot more weight than usual in terms of the villains in these movies. That you definitely felt the stakes a lot more at times in this than you usually do. However, without of course spoiling anything, there's always just that factor now in these movies of no one is ever dead. Like, no matter in what movie you see someone fucking die, there's always a chance they're gonna pop back up. Ironically, the only person that really probably isn't gonna pop back up for the most part is Paul Walker's character, Brian, because, of course, unfortunately, of his death, which is just pretty ironic. But, yeah, you know, pretty much what I expected from this movie. This franchise is what it is at this point. You know, I had a pretty good time with it. I would definitely suggest going out to see it if you're already interested in seeing it, considering there was not anyone else in my theater. Everyone was good in this movie. Pretty much every famous person at this point is in this franchise. So that's my quick little thoughts on Fast 10.